Good afternoon and happy Friday. I'm Kristen with the Williams team in Austin, Texas, here giving you our weekly housing report on what's happening in the real estate market in Austin. So, a question we've been getting a lot because there's obviously been a lot of news about the interest rate drop is how's the real estate market? What's going on? What's going on with the real estate market? And so, I'm here to kind of break it down for you. I will say that we have seen some pretty measurable movement. So, what we have seen over the last 2 weeks is the number of available houses for sale. We track that every single week, like how many opportunities are there for a buyer to make a purchase. And we track how many homes go under contract each week as well. So, relative to the total overall inventory available and the number of houses that are going under contract over the last 2 weeks, that number is going up. So that means more buyers are raising their hands and entering the marketplace because it is, a good time to buy, right there. So what we did see though, when interest rates went up starting in April of 2022, the buyer demand really started to subside. There was so much demand in our Austin market, and that demand just kind of started to dwindle away. And then we saw prices go down, prices dropped, and then really they stabilized last summer. So summer of 2023 to summer of 2024, there really has not been a measurable change in our average or median sales price. So that means that home prices have been just relatively flat. Now, what we are seeing is a slight increase in the buyer activity. And so, as buyer activity continues and increases, the more it increases, the more likely we are to start to see those prices increase as well. So, it will probably be a slow, steady, gradual increase. I don't feel like this interest rate drop was going to be a light switch and all of a sudden things were going to be crazy and bonkers like they were in 2021. And we don't want that as real estate people, honestly. We want our listings to sell. We want them to move, and we want to have demand in the buyer market for buying our listings. But we don't necessarily need to have 30 people want to buy one listing. That's just not sustainable. So I feel like we're making really good progress. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So, what does all that mean for you? There's a lot of buyers out there, there's a lot of sellers out there, and we're happy to have those conversations with you. So, feel free to reach out should you have any questions about what all of this means related to your personal real estate strategy. And our team is here to help. So, have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week.